Testing, live from the Doom Cave. This is your host, the Doom Wizard. It's April 27th, a nightcap. Some thoughts about some of my subscribers, because I've gotten on more than one occasion people inquiring about what to do when their family members and friends don't understand complex subject matter regarding and relating to science and natural earth systems. You can't throw a book of biology or conservation biology at them. You can't do any of that. You can't convince them of anything, okay? They're just hardwired not to believe evidence. It's social engineering that's been taking place for decades. And believe me, I've showed like 4,000 people this information. And even of those, half of them would nod their head like they don't get it. And then another quarter will completely disbelieve and or hate you for some reason. Even though they're just like a hairless ape just like you, and are, socially hardwired to feel intense emotion from fear and rejection. And I mean, I'm talking everyone, right? All of us. But personality aside and everything, you can't expect them to see exponential. I've gone over this so many times. It's like you can't squeeze the concept of exponential into somebody's head. We don't even get it when regards to like our stock market. It's like the same principle going on and making people lots of money. But it's the sane thing to do. You're completely sane in what you're doing. You're not insane. They'll gaslight you and say, yeah, you're going down a rabbit hole. But no, you're just looking at the truth, head on. And that takes courage and a willingness to challenge your own assumptions about what you know or what you don't know. Even people in their professions hold barriers of knowledge, I would say. Like almost half of YouTube is like guys who are just confined to their one source of knowledge, and they just, regurgitate that out pretty much on the regular. So how long is this Johnny Depp Amber Chase trial gonna go on? Jesus Christ. It's like going. What's the verdict? What's even gonna be, like, what do we get out of it? Just a ton of waste of money. Yeah, I'm trying to be mindful of what I digest and, who I'm around. I think I'm a little bit more fortunate and cursed in that regard, that I had certain life circumstances take place which kind of forced me into positions to make a choice. And I've always been independent. Like, for as long as I can remember, I would go off on my own and sort of just discover and feel an area out. And I'm an empath. I guessed the guy's age today. He was 38. His name was Finn. Got into a great conversation outside this Mediterranean restaurant. He's a new subscriber. He was aware of climate change and everything happening. Just, it's so vast and all-encompassing. It's like we're terraforming the planet into something else. Grateful for the friendships that I've managed to accumulate here. But I needed to find self-love, as corny as that sounds, and just like acceptance. That's what I reached here, because I was still wound up about the whole thing when I arrived. I was really stressed out and just putting the brakes on everything. I like how I think Regina from Climate Emergency Forum watches my channel. I hope she does. I wonder if she has a boyfriend. If you're out there, say hello. She said, well, it's time to start thinking about adaptation, and, some realists out there, as they call them, doomers, I think she actually said that. I was like, yeah, maybe she watches on my channel. I don't know, I'm just fooling around. The real deal is, look, you just gotta find the acceptance of yourself and realize that, like, life is a gift. It is, but you still have to give. And, you didn't choose to be here, blah, 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 that whole talk. And by no means am I expecting something outside to like validate who I am or that's just the way life goes. In your 20s, you fuck up a lot. In your 30s, like you course correct and do what you got to do. And then all told, you're supposed to get old 40s and 50s, and you start to lose little looks, but you're a cool older dude, and everybody shuts up when you talk. But I won't get to experience that. Hell, my expectations are set so low. Listen, the odds of me running across a unicorn in day-to-day life, in real life, with a woman who I find attractive and who is also going to love me rather unconditionally, I mean, for all my flaws, continuously, also don't want children or don't have children, and you know where this is going, and know what I know, which is the prospect of near-term human extinction and the annihilation of all life on the planet. That's not exactly an enticing prospect for them. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. I got fucking cursed and freed at the same time. What planet does Luke Skywalker go on when he like starts doing he starts learning the ways with dead Yoda, ghost Yoda? Tatooine? I don't know. I forgot the name. It doesn't matter. I don't care about it because it's all sold to Disney and it's all fucking late stage capitalism, like everything, just reruns. But yeah, that's something to do. Just go in the woods and meditate because I can't expect that to happen. Look, that's so totally unrealistic. It's like, what? Who? How? How does that even fucking happen? How do you just and then know and then look at them and know? Like it doesn't even exist. That's a fact, dude. You make it up. Unless someone can really convince me and come up to me like, I really love you and for all your flaws, and I really want to like be 100% like supportive and of you, not have children. Shh, get real. I'm realistic. It's getting a little too real. Okay, I said enough for one night. Look, all you out there know, I know you're suffering with like family members and friends. I'm not insensitive to that shit. I get it. I went through the same thing, and I pounded my near relatives when I was speaking with them. I pounded them with emails like, but when this shit like started to get real, like 2019, 2020, I was like, yo, this warning sirens are going off. We need to fucking, like a CBS article today, turn the whole ship, not make a small movement, turn the whole ship in the next 8 years, which we're not going to do. We're not even going to do anything. It'll be a completely different world in about 8 years. They won't even know what hit them. And then at that point, we couldn't go back. Okay. I feel pretty good about everything. I have no regrets. And yeah, I'm just going to keep my regimen and go to the planet and meditate with Ghost Yoda. And I don't know, maybe come back as like the enlightened one. Let me know if you want to join and hang out. We can start a co-op. I guess it's that time. All right. Love you long time. Good night.